Please switch on your video. A humble request, Ishika. Okay. Hi, Sonia. Good afternoon.
Good
Welcome
afternoon.
to the session.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how are you?
I'm good. I think I'm just holding my phone. Actually, I was out somewhere, but it's okay, right?
Okay. No problem. Okay, so how was your experience about this challenge, Sonia?
I enjoyed, because first time you actually start thinking about things, like when you asked, are you going for this? Are you staying hydrated? So you start becoming a little more conscious of what you're doing, how you're doing, and your energy levels, and where you are in bronze or silver or gold.
Exactly. It
You know,
definitely helps us to identify our core strength, the
correct.
things which we are lacking in, I think.
Absolutely, absolutely. But
Yeah, yeah.
thank you so much for making the effort for all of us. Really appreciate from all of you that effort.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, Sonia. Thank you so much. And it will be an add-on to your persona also. It's coming with so many inputs, so
Yeah,
many health inputs.
correct,
Hi,
correct.
hi everyone. Please switch on your video. I humbly request. And hi, Pratibha.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am great.
Okay, great to see you all. Hi, Soumya. And please rename yourself, your name and place.
I'm Sonia from Gurgaon.
Yeah, please rename yourself there.
I'm Pratibha from Delhi and Bangalore both.
Okay.
Right now I'm in Bangalore because my dad is not well. Otherwise, I'm from
Oh,
Delhi.
okay. So kindly put the name of the place, your location, along with your name.
Okay.
So how was your experience of the challenge, Pratibha?
Yeah, it was great. I was always a health freak because, in 2013, can I share my experience?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
in 2013, I was always a health freak, but I don't know, somehow I got endometriosis,
Oh,
and
okay.
that was really disturbing me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to, take some injections for temporary menopause.
Okay.
Okay, so I took 8 injections for 2 years, but
Mm-hmm.
somehow that didn't, that couldn't overcome my problem.
Mm-hmm.
So then I thought, oh, why not, try on my own? Because then I saw in my kitchen, what can I do? Then I looked upon myself that, oh, my body is giving me a signal. What am I doing? What am I up to? So
Yeah.
then I just went in for a good detox, along with walking, along with
Mm-hmm.
all the, maintenance of the diet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a great insight, Pratibha. Matlab, it helped you to identify yourself, and you actually knew the insights, ki what is signaling, what is being signaled by your body. So it's a great
Exactly.
insight that you are conscious about your health. And definitely, hi Ravi Rajnani. So I request everyone to come on video and kindly rename yourself along with your name and place you belong
Okay,
to.
sure.
So, hi
Good
Ravi
morning.
Rajnani ji. Yes. So,
Good
how
morning.
was your experience? Good afternoon. Good morning.
Yes,
So, how did you feel about the challenge? How was it for you?
like very good.
Okay. So it must be, you must be feeling different out of this challenge, I'm sure.
Yes, yes, of course.
Great to know.
Yeah, so to introduce myself, I am from Mumbai.
Okay.
Yes. And
Okay.
if
Okay.
you can also
So
introduce.
yeah. So I am Pallavi Sharma. So and this session is definitely going to be an awakening session for all of you through our
Okay.
health coach and best-selling author Vaishali Jog. So this masterclass
Okay.
is very special in so many ways, and I have been following Vaishali for 1.5 years. And when I started adopting her practice through LinkedIn, initially we couldn't get connected, but I adopted the practices through LinkedIn after reading about her articles, and it actually worked with me. So then we got associated, and then we started working together for so many things. So this masterclass is actually a great insight about your health quotient. And the foremost thing is, एक हेल्थ के बारे में जब कोई बात करता है ना, सबसे पहले आता है ओ माय गॉड क्रैश डाइटिंग एंड सो मेनी थिंग्स, हमसे नहीं होगा. तो इस मास्टर क्लास का यही स्पेसिफिक यूएसपी है कि इस आपसे 100% होगा, बिकॉज इट इज इन योर हैंड्स. You don't have to put yourself to pain. So this is so specific about this thing. So hi Pratap.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you all?
Good afternoon. I'm fine. Yeah, Pratap.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants to share anything specific about this challenge, which actually endeared you, impressed you, or you want to share some insight about it, you can. So we are waiting for some more participants. Then we will start the session.
Can I talk till that time?
Yeah. Sure, Pratibha.
Because
Please share.
just sitting quietly and
Yeah.
calibrating with everybody. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. With this, I used to walk like 6 to 8 kilometers due to work, and like now I am here. I have come back to my own regime of walking again. So that is making me more energetic, and I really feel good with that walking. And like I challenge myself ki let's do it a minute early, like the time which I was taking, and now, so thoda sa let's improve on that. So I really feel energized and really pleasant looking around the nature and giving time to it, like
Right.
the coolness of the breeze on my skin, and when all my skins are just rejuvenated, I feel that. So
Great.
this I have done it again, started walking back, so I'm feeling very good about it.
Great to know. Great to know. Thank you so much for sharing. And actually, yes, if you are close to nature, if you're closer to nature, you are more associated with nature. So nature has so many inputs and so many energy insights for our health too. But actually, what's happening now? Gradually, people are distancing themselves from nature, and they are exploring the things here and there. And उनको ये नहीं पता जिस चीज से वो भाग रहे हैं उसी के पास solution है.
Exactly.
So this is what is special about like this session. When I read about like Vaishali's book, so I got this input very strongly, and I started practicing it on a daily basis. And it's so easy to catch. I always knew it, but when I read the book, so I came to know that I never paid attention to it. So it's only drawing your attention towards the right tools. So this is all about like this masterclass. So definitely great to know that you are closer to nature, and your enormous love for nature is definitely going to give you something different.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
our body gives the signals,
Exactly.
the SOS is always there, but we need
Mhm.
to identify it and say thanks to it and just go on.
Yeah.
Keeping
Exactly.
awareness about myself is more important, right? Like right now, I'm getting that resourceful state because I am speaking, my cheeks are getting hot and my coloration of the skin is changing. So having that awareness is really, really important.
Yeah,
I would
definitely. I
request
agree.
Rishika and
Yeah.
Pratap to rename yourself with your location, your city name.
So I would like to invite Vaishali Jog on board so that we may get the benefit of sharing those inputs, which is an add-on to our health. So welcome, Vaishali.
Thanks a lot, Pallavi. And hi, everyone. Welcome all to the session, Healthy You, Beautiful You. Now, let me start with a simple question. How many of you want to be super healthy? Raise your hands. Great. So, obviously, each one of us wants to have high energy level. Each one of us wants to be healthy all the while. But to reach that level, we need to really identify where exactly do we stand at this point of time. So today, I would be revealing 3 secrets to radiant health, and that would be converted in a template form for you to take action going today forward, right? So just take a piece of paper and a pen. I'll show you what I'm basically doing. Make a line, divide the paper in 2 parts. And on the left hand side, write this health space that you are in today. Okay. And on the right hand side, write the space that you want to reach, which mostly be super healthy. Now, in case of Pratibha, I think she has shared in the challenge that she's already super healthy, but there's always scope for improvement, right? There's always if you have trekked certain mountain, you want to go the next level, right? So you can write super healthy version 2. So just do that. And this is the template that we are creating. So is everyone done with the template? Right? Now, let me talk with someone. Okay. Maybe Ravi. Ravi, how are you today? Unmute.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now assume that I meet you after 2 years.
Okay.
And after 2 years, you are super healthy. So tell me, what actions would you have taken to actually reach that space?
Okay. First of all, I need to know the root cause of why this has happened to me. Okay.
Okay.
And there are certain steps which I need to take in order to improve myself. Okay. For
Let
example,
me reframe my question, Ravi. I'm saying that maybe today, okay, you are low on energy level, but after 2 years when I meet you, you have super energy. Okay,
Okay.
so you
Okay.
have reached that level. तो आपने ऐसा क्या किया है अपनी लाइफ में ये 2 सालों में कि आप उधर तक पहुंच गए हो, आपकी एनर्जी लेवल बढ़ गए, आप एलिमेंट फ्री हो, कोई डिजीज नहीं, सो आपने क्या किया होगा? What would you have done?
Okay. The first and foremost thing is I must have concentrated, developed myself a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Might be like knowing what things are there which makes me happy as an individual. First thing that I must have done that. Second thing is I must have given some time to my body because it is said that your body is your temple. So you need to
Perfect.
take care of that temple. Okay.
Yes.
And third thing I must have done is the work that I am doing on a day-to-day basis. I must have enjoyed it because of which it has helped me to increase my energy levels. Okay.
Great.
Every time I get appreciation from my boss or from my seniors, I keep on hitting that on my subconscious mind that okay, this is what I have done best. and what I can do to do more better in this. So that is something which will contribute in my building up my energy level. Okay. Then reading certain books, because again it is again related to the energy levels. When you read certain books, okay, you actually develop certain skills in you, which again when you come in front of 100 people of people, okay, and when you speak with them after reading certain books like self-help books or maybe some novels or something which will enhance your personality, so again
Correct.
that reflects in your way of speaking and everything.
Great. So lovely sharing. And I specifically love the point that body is a temple, because this is what I preach. And this is, if everyone starts believing in this one line, trust me,
Yes.
guys, the world will now not have any diseases. The issue lies that we are not treating our body as temple. Okay. So moving further, Sonia, suppose I meet you after 2 years, okay, and you are glowing, you are super energetic. So what actions would you have taken to actually reach that level?
Okay, so first let me begin with a very big thanks for you and your team to have invested so much time for
Yeah.
our well-being. I think it means a lot. What would I have done? So Vaishali, like you said, Pallavi had said that we know what we have to do. And yet, for someone like me, I'm very low on motivation, you know. So probably the one thing I would have had to do is stay motivated, stay on track. Because I start something with a big bang, you know, anything, any hobby, whether it's music or this or that. But in a few days, the whole momentum dies down. And then I'm back to track. So something, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would need a kind of a buddy or somebody to just make sure that I stay on track. So that is number one for me, because any other thing will fizzle out. I know myself, you know.
Correct.
So I lack that discipline.
Okay.
I of course done all the things which I know, like I need to stay hydrated, I need to get proper sleep. I have sleep issues, and I don't sleep well as a result of that. And I've tried everything from everything. As a result of that, I get very hungry at night. So I have tendency to snack at night. I try to have healthy snacks, but so that's one thing. I really need good sleep. I need a buddy. I need, of course, discipline in my quantity of food. I think I go overboard with the, you know, quantity sometimes. This is fine. Kitna bhi kha lo, doesn't matter. And of course, my workout, I have a personal trainer and I try to work out 4 days a week with him. And rest of the days I've started after your you know, challenge, I've started doing something. Even if he's not coming, I started going for a walk or I have to do something. So yeah, these are a couple of things I hope would have helped.
Okay, so thanks for sharing. Okay, now most of you would have some health goals, right? So can you just write 2 health goals and share? I would also write, because I also have certain goals. So Soumya, hi, I think you just joined in. So let me just tell you, I've requested everyone to write their 2 health goals. In the next, to be achieved in the next maybe 1 or 2 years, whatever time frame you want to select. Okay, so
Soumya, I would request you to come on video as well.
Yeah.
So it will be very interactive and you'll be more effective.
So Pratap, have you written your health goals? Okay. Pratibha, have you written your health goals? Can you please share?
Yeah, my health goal is now, as of now, I want to learn swimming.
Great, amazing.
Okay, I think that will just regulate many things. And also I have to, I want to consume more fruits. Like throughout the day, at least 60% of the diet to be fruits. I am taking, but not that much maybe.
Okay, fine, great. Pratap, what would be your health goals?
Predominantly we are into mentoring. So like I want to make sure that the number of sessions that I do, I mean, like suppose I'm doing 4 sessions, 5 sessions, might as well increase it to like 6 sessions, and that energy should be right from like the first session to the last session. It should be same. That's one thing. And an ailment free body. It should
Great.
be totally
Great.
ailment free.
Okay, so Dr. Madhu, welcome to the session. And what I was asking everyone is to write down their 2 health goals. So maybe you can take a minute and write down. Soumya, have you written the health goals? Soumya, please unmute yourself. Okay, I think maybe so tell me one thing. Is anyone here who has a health goal to lose some weight or anything like that? Okay, Sonia, you also have that, Pratap. Okay, now let me come to both of you one by one. So Pratap, tell me, you would have taken some effort, you would have definitely done something, because you know I want to lose weight. So what have you done?
So of course, walking is there. I used to go to gym, but for some time, doctors advised me not to go to, maybe because of the LDL part, little bit on the higher side. So he said, for the time being, let's bring your LDL in
Okay.
let's control that, and then we can start your gym. So gymming is one thing, walking is another thing that we should. And then I do yoga also. So
Okay, great.
and then I have a TRX at home. So some TRX exercises, as in when I get time, we definitely do that. And making sure that the food component is taken care of. Home cooked
Okay.
food throughout. I mean, like no binge eating, nothing. It's ages that we've eaten, or something like a vada pav or pani puri. It's ages. Once in a while, just in a blue moon, just if the craving happens, that's there. Healthy food, that's the target. That's what we are doing right now. But yes, the
Okay.
season of mangoes is here, so might as well binge something on that as well.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me one thing. Are you able to maintain it consistently, or does it stop? Is it on and off?
No. Once that thing is there in the mind that yes, this is what it has to be, the goal has to be achieved, so it's consistent. Making it a point that it is consistent, no overeating, no. I'm like, both my wife and I, we also do this hack of like going sugar free for a week. I mean, like, do not have unnecessary sugar, like a
Okay.
little bit in the coffees, that's fine. But like, cut down sugar for 1 week, then
Okay.
might as well
Fine.
take a little bit and then go forward.
Okay, great. Thanks for your sharing. Sonia, what about you?
So I wish I had the discipline of Pratap. I don't. Yeah, I have to lose a lot of weight, and now I always had a nutritionist, a dietitian, a trainer, but a little bit was due to some health issues, because I had knees. What do you call that? You know, when the fluid around the knees dries, I guess it's irreversible. It's called bone degeneration, which is age related. But I have a trainer, and I'm very consistent. I try to pack in 4 to 5 times, and my stamina has increased. So
Good.
if I was doing touching my toes like 100, now I can do 200. You know, like, so it's
Great.
gradually. I do weights, I do cardio, and I think I am mindful about what I eat. Like right now, I had a little bit of watermelon and 1 orange.
Okay.
So
Great.
this is
Fine.
what I'm doing, but I'm like 15 kgs from my desired weight.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Sonia. Thanks, Pratap, for the sharing. Okay. Now I will tell you one thing specifically. If you want to achieve success in anything, be it health or any scenario of your life, you will get the drive to start it and maintain it only if you know the reason why. I'll give you my example. Okay. Now when my baby was 3 months old, I realized that I need to have high energy levels, and my weight was also on the rise, but my major concern was my energy levels. So I got into a health practice, and I have ended up losing more than 15 kgs of weight. Okay. Post pregnancy weight, without getting into exercise, by following simple nature's principle. But why was I able to do that? Because my drive was very strong, that how will I look after my baby if I don't have enough energy? Right? So Sonia, even for you, you have to identify that one reason. Okay, why do you want to lose weight? It's as simple as that. Okay, everyone out here is a parent, right? Okay, Dr. Madhu, yeah. Who all are there in your family? Unmute. Tejal, can you unmute Dr. Madhu? Yes.
I can't unmute. I think he will have to unmute from his side.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Good morning, everyone.
Doctor.
Just now I joined
No issue.
because I'm in a medical camp
Yes.
in a village. So I didn't listen what the discussion was going on.
Okay.
So can you tell what should I talk on?
Okay, so we were talking about why. Okay, why do some people not lose weight? So I was explaining that be it your health space or any space, absolutely, if you want results in getting on any habit, your reason should be very, very high. Why do you want to achieve this? Like Sonia ma'am shared that she's not able to lose weight. So maybe the drive, maybe the reason is not very strong. In my case, my reason of getting into a health practice was to have high energy level. So what is the scenario in your case, right? Is weight an issue with you, or have you taken any steps to
No. Actually, I don't have any issue. The thing is, so we tell everyone, but when coming to practice, because of time factor or as you said, strong drive, like any drive making us to do things, that will be the main reason. And being a doctor, I want to answer your question also. When even we have strong drive, first reason we should have strong drive, and we should, if you have strong drive, there will be proper planning and creating time for that, right? Even if we create time for that, mostly if we don't get success, then we have to check our part from endocrinology side, like hormonal imbalance, like thyroid issues or some issues.
Yes.
Then if every report is normal, definitely success will be there. Health is priority. That's why, though I appreciate you all people trying to achieve the success. I got motivated by your challenges and everything. And recently I started walking, and previously we used to do not that much. Now I am from 20 minutes, I have increased to for 1 hour. 1 hour, almost 13,000 steps.
That's
I am thankful to you all because everyone actively participating and each other getting motivated by this.
Great. Okay.
So
Thanks,
I hope
Thanks a lot, Dr. Madhu, for sharing. So guys, understand one thing. The first secret to radiant health is know your why. So write it down on a piece of paper. Can you guys see? Know your why. Okay. And trust me, guys, this will work for any, any kind of habit or anything that you want to achieve. And what happens? Okay. You remember the template that you're making? So write down under the, like I have written healthy, whatever is your current health space. Below that, you have to write, if you don't know your why, the secret, first write secret 1, know your why. And then in the left hand side, which is your current health status, you need to write confusion. Because when you're not sure, why do you want to get into a health practice? It will be a lot of confusion, and it will be a temporary. So first point is confusion. Second point is temporary. But if you know your reason, why do you want to be healthy? You will have a complete clarity. That is one thing. And the second thing will be, it will always be permanent. Like for me, I know for sure that I will always have ideal weight. I will always be energetic. I know the exact scientific formula. If I put on weight or if I have low energy levels, how to fix it, because I have an absolute clarity. I know my why, because my energy levels have to be super high always, right? So your why, identification of that is the first thing that you need to do, and that is the first secret. Clarity and permanent result. So that is the first secret.
I think
Is Vaishali freezed her?
yeah.
Her
Just give a
screen
minute.
is freezed, huh?
She'll be back in a minute. One second.
Hello.
Yeah. Now you are audible.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm asking Tejal that, do you believe that you can always eat what you love and still be healthy?
You asked me, right?
Yeah. Tejal.
Yes. You can eat.
Whatever you love and still be healthy.
Yeah, if it is in proportion.
If it is in proportion, so there's still restrictions that are coming in. Okay, what about Pratibha? What is your take on this? Eat what you love and still be healthy.
Yeah, you eat what you love and still be healthy. It's all over here.
Agreed. Okay. Sonia, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can burn those calories, I feel that, but I'm not able to do that. So proportion would be very important, according to me.
Okay. Now, what about you, Ravi?
Yes, I agree. If you like what you eat and if you still wish to be healthy, yes, you can be.
Okay, let me put the question other way. Okay, Pratap, do you always eat what you love?
Yeah, definitely. But then yes, sometimes I mean, like you see a pastry and then you feel maybe if I consume this, then I may need to like be a little bit cautious for the next 2-3 days. So maybe like 1-2% of inhibition comes in. Maybe like the family history is there about diabetes and about all this. A little bit cautious on that side. But yeah, I mean, like I generally love what I eat what I love. That's no two ways about it.
Okay. Okay. So let me just tell you my example. Okay, I always eat 99% of the time. I only eat what I love. 1% time is for family को थोड़ा please करने के लिए ठीक है उन्होंने बनाया तो खा दो. But most of the time, for the simple funda that if you chew your food, okay, if you chew your food, you are going to be never having any issues. Do you know how to? You guys must have, everyone has a chewing gum, right? We used to have it so much time when we were really young, huh? So what do? You actually chew it so much till it actually, what do you say? उसका पूरा juice निकल जाता है. Till that time you chew it, right? So what are you doing? You are actually getting all the value because you have to throw it out, you have to spit it out, right? You cannot gulp the chewing gum, huh? So I am telling you guys that if you really relish every food, okay, every bite, you can have chocolate cake also, not a problem. You can have pizza, burger. No food is junk. It is the way that we eat food is the cause of most of the problems, right? So if you completely, what do I mean by relish? Okay, relishing your food means you are supposed to completely chew the food, okay, and after that you are supposed to make it in a liquid form, right? And once you are completely the food is completely in the liquid form, huh, you will get all the happiness by all the taste out of it you can get, right? So the point here is that you have to relish, okay, and release. So all those people who have got a concern about extra weight, Sonia, especially you, okay, if you just implement this one tip of actually chewing every bite, your food intake will automatically reduce, okay, and in the process you will start enjoying and relishing while eating food and releasing all the extra load that is there. So tell me, does this make any sense to you guys? Okay, great. Okay, so this is a very, very simple tip and something that I always practice and preach. So now we are, this is the, what you say, second secret, which is relish and release. Right? So in the template that we have made, you can write the second point as relish and release. Okay, so let me write down that as well. Just a moment, let me writing down that point. And yeah, so write down, second secret is relish and release. And in the right hand side, okay, or sorry, in the left hand side, you have to say not enjoying, right? Because if you're gulping down the food, you're not really enjoying it. The real enjoyment, real taste will come, real value you will get when you're really chewing the food, right? And on the right hand side, you have to say complete enjoyment. And trust me, guys, you'll be having so much positivity when you're actually getting so much value. Because most of us, why do we earn money? To have lovely food, right? So that is the point. So you have to actually enjoy. So in the left hand side, you write negativity. And on the right hand side, you write positivity. And trust me, guys, nature has designed food to give you humans happiness. Okay. There should not be any restriction. This is what I've written in the template now, just to show you guys. The point is that I always advocate that food should give you happiness. In fact, pardon? Is someone saying anything? Okay. Okay. So what I advocate and preach is that you should always eat what you love. For the simple reason that food gives you positivity all the while. And trust me, when you do that, your happiness quotient will really rise high. That is why the second secret, which is relish and release. So you relish all the food and you release all the extra load, right? Now, this reminds me of my own experience with people around. When I tell people that I have been having cheese grill sandwich as my breakfast for more than a year, the first thing they say, bread is not good for health. And I say, kisne bola? Okay, but then they don't have any answer, because as long as you are chewing, okay, you are bound to get all the components, and even one piece of chips or even one piece of bread has small thoda protein, thoda mineral, sab kuch hota hai. The problem is that we overeat. Okay, now I feel like sharing a little bit about my journey here. Okay, when my baby, like when Khushi was 3 months old, I had this function. That time I had realization that I need to do something about my health. So that is the time I got back to a health practice. And at times you have this doubt coming in, and universe, I call God universe. So it gives you all the indications. So what happened? I went, that was the Corona time, and I had not gone out for walks. So I was at home for almost 2 months, and I went out for just 2 minutes. My neighbor saw me and she told me, Vaishali, she was looking at me for 2 minutes. Like, Vaishali, aap kya kar rahe ho? You know, you're not coming for walks, but you still lost weight. You're glowing so much. So that time I said, okay, I will share a practice with you. So what I was doing, because I have this urge that I need to add value to others, especially if there's something that has benefited you, you should add to others. So almost for a month, I was kind of I used to message people. I used to tell them that I have got into a practice by which it is very easy to lose weight, okay, and stamina really gets high up. So would you like to actually hear about it? So some people used to say yes, no. So who used to say yes? I used to give them a 30-minute structured talk. Then it was just the end of it. But then I thought this, and I had this idea that I did not want to get back to corporate. I wanted to do something for the people, because every time I had a call about the practice, my own happiness level got very high, right? So then I got into writing book. My book got published on September 14 last year. It got published. I took workshops, okay, and I also am into corporate coaching. But then I realized that, Vaishali, if you really want to bring change in people, okay, if you really want, then if it has to be personal coaching, right? The point is that there are so many people who want, everyone knows if you have extra weight, it's going to harm you in the long run. Okay, everyone knows step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 karna hai. But the problem is that there is no motivation, or they don't get the right scenario, right environment. And another thing is that people don't want to get into any kind of a coaching for the simple reason that there are restrictions of food. But I don't believe in that, for the simple reason that nature has designed food to give you happiness. So that is why when I started giving personal coaching. Okay, and I'm happy to share there's a life coach, Nagini Chandramuli, and she's here with us. She will just share something about her experience. So, Nagini, can you please share your experience?
Hey, good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon.
Thanks, Vaishali, for inviting me to your meeting today. I see Dr. Madhu, he's my friend.
Thank you.
So guys, though I'm a life coach, I went through this session with Vaishali because in the recent past, I had few health issues and I was very low in my own way. So some of the repercussions of my health have been like, I was high on diabetes. I was not able to do any physical exercise and all for a few weeks or months. So that is the time when I approached Vaishali for this health coach journey. It has been a wonderful experience, and the way she used to follow up with me and the way she used to provoke that thought, like why, what is the reason and other things. So just to make a story short, my insulin levels were the HbA1c were like 11.9 something when I started this journey. There were medications, there were a lot of things, but it was not coming down. But then what happened is I started slowly introducing my body and myself to this coaching from Vaishali. Be it the way she has guided me, or be it the way I have made myself very strong with that direction. I am very glad to share with all of you that today I have a HbA1c of 5.9, which is pre-diabetic or whatever it is, though there is a medication which is minimal. So I feel I have found the right way of doing it. It was very difficult to understand what she says in the first few days, because eat what you love. What I understood from that is, if I'm not understanding the other practice, what she's saying me, I would eat whatever I love and I would go and ask her why I'm not losing weight, because I'm eating what I love. So there is a difference in what she's saying and what is the actual practice. There are some things like, mindful eating, which is a major thing which has helped me a lot. So now wherever I get a chance, I don't distract myself when I'm eating. I see what I'm eating, I relish what I'm eating, and I practice that kind of chewing the food, which actually gives you that elevated relish of the food, and you are rejuvenated very fast when you are doing this. It was difficult. I don't say it is very easy, because my being in the IT industry, my work schedules are so pathetic. I can't even describe how erratic I have the calls in the night at 10 o'clock, or, sometimes I used to have a bowl of food and in between the call, I used to mute myself and have my dinner. Don't I do that right now? Sometimes I have to do because of the times, I have to maintain my diet. But 80% I'll try to do not, losing any of this practice. So this has given me no guilt about what I'm eating. The first thing which happened after I lost this feeling of guilt is the positivity. Now, the other thing I wanted to add is I'm eating outside food. I'm not having any problem with that. But the way I'm actually choosing the food, or the way I'm actually enjoying the food when I'm eating it outside as well, because I can't have a no restriction area when I'm no distraction area when I'm eating outside. But what I do when I'm eating outside is mindfully I eat. like, okay, I'm enjoying what I'm eating. So I don't usually eat this kind of a food at home. So let me relish each piece of what I'm eating. So the next important thing what I just wanted to make you all clear is the one beautiful concept of don't waste any food on your plate. Usually you hear it from your parents or grandparents from your childhood, but we take it in a different way. In the childhood, you are given food on a plate. You don't have a choice because parents used to, take the call what is good for you and what is made at home. You didn't had a choice, but whatever is on your plate, you have to complete it. That was a rule. Now, the changed perception for me here is don't allow any food which you don't love to eat come onto your plate. Just allow what is important for you, what you want to eat, come onto your plate and complete it. So that way, I'm still sticking to don't waste any food on your plate. But the perception is different right now. And the most important thing is, I always talk about this to Vaishali is the embracing thing in the starting. The way she says, talk to your body parts. And she asked me one day on a call that she was coaching me, can you practice it in front of me? I said, no, that is weird. I can't even tell you how to, answer as a body part. That is so weird to me. But the way I started practicing it, when I go and eat outside, I know there is a difference in the diet plan, what I have to eat. So what I do is I prepare my tummy that, okay, be there. We are going to have something from normal food, which is not what we usually eat. So be ready. And you will don't get into a shock that I'm dumping something into you, which is not the usual diet. So that way, what I feel is when I'm going to that place and I'm starting to have my food, I already feel that kind of a readiness in the stomach where I feel the juices are ready to digest what I'm going to give them on that day. So that way, what is happening is even not only that example, when I was starting my exercise, I had a lot of body aches and nights I wouldn't go to sleep because I had a severe pain in my ankles and knees and all. And so I used to do this practice, talking to my legs that it's okay, you are just starting. We will try to this and just bear for another 2 days. You will get practice of that. And I just want to share the way I started. I was unable to complete 500 meters of normal walking on the day one. But the way I have mentally prepared my body and the mindful way of understanding or the right way of walking and other stuff, and taking the right food, because the one I heard Dr. Madhu saying also, I took the diet plan from my dietitian and I told them that all these are my favorite foods, so include them in my plan. So that advantage I have got. So what I'm trying to say here is now, just to give a success story, that I have attempted a 5K run and I completed it. I didn't win it, but I completed it. So I say these small successes which happened after what I underwent in the last year from a medical perspective, with a lot of medication and disturbance in my diabetic things and my busy life in the corporate world. I would say, I took a decision which was right. I approached Vaishali. I didn't had an inkling of thing like I will like that kind of a practice, because whatever she used to say, I used to say, my dad used to tell me when I was young, eat what you love. I always eat what I used to love. And don't waste food on your plate. I know my dad used to say this, all these things. I used to have a counter for everything she used to tell me. But when I found that there is no more guilt, I'm able to transition to the place where I'm treating and respecting all the body parts for what they are and what service they are providing me, particularly eating the food in the right way. it's helping me a lot. I don't know, how to put it in a different way, but I would say I'm more happier than what I was. And and Vaishali can vouch for that because she has seen me when I was going through the medication, and she has seen me where I was not even able to move. And that's what I just wanted to share with everybody. And I don't feel, there is something which I'm not, I'm foregoing for making this practice a reality. That's the main thing I wanted to share. Even if it is a festival, even if I'm meeting somebody, even if I'm going on a trip or an official trip, I don't need any equipment to take along with me to make my practice continue, because it is here in my mind. The mindset has changed, and the way I'm actually concluding my activities every day, or the plans I have, I don't need to really, really think of what will happen if I'm not there in the house for 2 days. How will I continue my practice, or all these things are no more there in me. Just wanted to say that this is possible. When I can do it, you can do it.
Great.
Thanks,
A lot.
Vaishali.
Thanks a lot, Nagini. And very happy to see your amazing transformation, and all the best. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. As Nagini,
I just wanted to ask anybody on the call have any questions for me. I'm curious to see that, because you are available for them. But then, yeah.
Yeah, Nagini, thank you so much for sharing so openly. I really enjoyed, and I think the part I have found very interesting was the talking to your body parts. And suddenly it struck me that how I've never really thanked them enough, and I'm always cribbing, this is not working. I wish my knees were better. I wish my head was better. And that was a really nice thing. And thanks for sharing your journey with Vaishali. And now I'm getting inspired. I hope I can get a coach. I can get Coach Vaishali to guide me, because thank you so much. Thank
thanks
you,
a lot, Nagini and Sonia. Okay, so as Nagini has already shared, just let me give you a short this thing of how the whole reason I launched the program Healthy You. The people that I saw around in my circle, okay, I saw them, there is so much drama around weight, and people go to any damn extent to actually, maybe you guys are not that way, but I see so many people to get into any kind of programs and actually abuse their body. You just cannot get into, because people get into some health practice, till the time the guidance is there, they lose weight, then again they put it on and gets into depression or anything like that. Okay, so the way my programs are designed are basically, I want to give a lifelong solution, and that is what Nagini has actually got. So it's basically a 2 months program. In the first session, I get to know you, because I believe that everything that happens is on the mind, body and soul level. You cannot get results on the physical level unless you have it, your mind is convinced about that. So there is the first session where I get to know you. Then there are 8 sessions when I explain the whole concept and everything. And there's one last session where I understand your transformation. Then again, since it's related to a health practice, it has to be if something comes to you every day. So I do one thing every day for 60 days. I put a health quote, so that it gets imbibed in your head that yes, health has to be a priority, right? When something is getting bombarded on you every day, you tend to think about it. That is something, one of the parts of the program. Another very beautiful part of the program is there are 30 questions. And those questions are not something that you will Google, okay? Like for those who had attended the challenge, the second challenge, which is the one body part that you love the most and why, which is the one body part that you hate the most and why. So these kind of questions which make you think, right? These are the questions that are designed in my program. And by the end of the program, I guarantee you that you will start cherishing and respecting your body. You will realize what a beautiful creation creation the human body is. Such a magnificent creation where every detail is taken care of. So that is another one of the important part or impactful part of the program is many people I understand everything, okay, but the problem lies in that you are not able to execute. So there's a framework called Make It Happen framework. So what is that framework? The way human mind works is that when you have reward points to assign to it, then your mind gives you opportunity and makes you work to get results. That is what I have experienced, and everyone whom I shared this have actually experienced. So for example, if I want to get up at 5:30 in the morning, if I get myself, okay, if Vaishali gets up at 5:30 in the morning, she'll be given a reward point of 20. Okay, so that is how the reward system works, and it really drives you to get results. And I'm a tough taskmaster, I do a lot of follow-up. So that is where you get the results. The commitment, okay, the commitment required for this, like everyone who gets into my program, the first thing I tell them is that for 2 months, you have to make this program your priority. Because if you have got into the program, your health is a priority, and with the right environment, right guidance, you definitely will make the transformation that you dream of. So that is about the program. And if you are kind of thinking that will it be possible for me to commit, the fact that you've actually showed up in the 7-day challenge tells a lot about you, that yes, you are someone who want to prioritize your health, right? Now now let me kind of talk to Sonia only. And again, whatever Nagini spoke was actually the third secret. So the third secret is your body, your friend. Now in this group, okay, does anyone know the concept of talking to your body? I'm not telling you about listening to the body, but talking to your body. So Pratibha, you know that concept? Can you please share?
Yeah, when you're talking to your body, actually, you get signal from that. Okay, when you are talking to, like, just deciding, should I eat this or should I eat that? So the body automatically says that, nahi, ye nahi khana, ye khana hai.
Okay, correct. So basically, talking to your body, okay, is one of the most powerful ways, okay, to ensure that you will always be healthy. You are your body and your body is you, right? It is not that your body is different from you. If you are suffering from some disease or some ailment, you are responsible for that. Okay, what is a normal reaction that people give when, for example, if someone has stomachache, the person will say, "Hamesha mera pet dukh raha." That is just a normal reaction, right? But we don't understand that we are because of it is us who is the reason we have not taken care of our stomach, we have abused it, right? So if you start talking to each and every body part and paying gratitude and love to it, you are in for an awesome solution and a life full of abundance. I had one of my students, and she practiced Fletcherism with talking to her body. She used to have lower back pain, bad lower back pain, and I told her, practice this. You will be in for an amazing change. And by the end of the workshop, her lower back pain had completely vanished. So that is how powerful this particular concept of talking to your body is. So in this particular sheet, okay, the third secret is write down third secret, that is your body, your friend. Okay, and below that, write down, in a normal scenario where you actually don't understand, we tend to blame our body always. So on the left hand side, blame your body, and on the right hand side, love and gratitude to your body, because love and gratitude are two emotions which actually can transform anything into a positive scenario. And then second point would be, in the left hand side, it would be lower happiness level, because you're actually not loving your body, and that is the reason you're getting all the ailments. So low happiness, and in the right hand side, high happiness. So Sonia, do you get an idea of what exactly this particular concept is?
Yeah, I've got an overall idea about what it is. And what should I say? I've been blaming and everything. And trust me, Vaishali, when you started saying that a lot of people go through lens, I've been one of those idiots or crazy people. I've gone to such lengths. You cannot imagine. Buying all kinds of stuff, all those, even those funny keto tablets and patani what all and high weight loss things. And I tried every damn thing and gone to dietitians and everything. But I just feel that that positivity and happiness that should come, that's not there, which is what I should be loving it. I should be so grateful. And I've been so much in ungrateful, let's just say. So I think that's what I need to work on, maybe.
So realizations are great because they teach you a lot. And trust me, Sonia, nature has designed we humans to be happy, and nature has designed food to give you happiness.
Yeah.
Simple solutions. We don't have to get real technical. Human beings have forgotten to understand that simple things can make big impact. That is what
one more thing I want to add is like the
Yeah.
food I make for myself at night, it's only boiled, and I've been doing it for a year. So my servants, in fact, said that this kind of food we'll never eat, even if we are starving. So it's like maybe I've just tuned my taste buds to making such bland and tasteless food, but I just keep shoving myself that boiled cabbage or boiled gobi or boiled broccoli and with no nothing. So people who look at it like say we won't even eat it if we are dying, this kind of food. So now I realize that I've just been eating just with that guilt that I can't eat anything tasty because I'll just add calories. So that's another realization that I can also eat tasty food that way.
Okay. Okay, great. Tejal, can you just share your experience about what is that you have experienced in talking to your body space?
So I don't actually go into a lot of details the way Nagini was saying, but yeah, I definitely practice a little bit. I talk to my bodies in that way that wherever there is pain, I say, no, it's fine, it's working, like that. And I generally do not actually abuse it the way people say ki, अरे बहुत सिर दर्द है या बहुत ये है. I do not do that. I say that no, it's fine, it is doing good, it is giving me good results, like that.
Great. That is so nice to hear. Okay. Now I think we are anyways on time. Our session is kind of getting over. So I would just like to tell you guys that if you guys want to kind of get into the program, do drop me a message that Vaishali would like to book an induction call with you. The process is as simple, and then we'll have a 30 minutes call to actually understand where are you at this point of time, and would my program be aligning you to where you want to reach, right? And I just want to end on 2-3 notes. One is you need to understand what is the cost of doing something and cost of not doing something, right? Getting a mentor or getting a coach to yourself makes lot of difference, right? So do you want to do the same thing and get the same result, or you want to evolve with the coach? That is the point. And the last thing that I want to put in is that there's a spiritual concept like what you are seeking versus who's seeking you. So the fact that you are here says a lot about this. Okay, so does anyone have any questions, or we can wrap up the sessions? And
thank you, Vaishali. I'll reach out to you separately.
Thanks a lot, Sonia. Thanks, Pratyabha. Thanks, Dr. Madhu.
Thank you very
much. Thanks a lot for being such a lovely audience.
Thank you. Thanks for time. Bye-bye.
Okay, we can wrap up the meeting. Okay.
Thank you.
you, Ravi. Thank you, Dr. Madhu. Thank you, Emma. And-
Vaishali, stop the recording.
yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, sure. Yes.